Good morning, students. Did you complete yesterday's worksheet? Square base method. This is same as multiplication base method. Same as base method multiplication. So do this. For example, 62 square. Same as multiplication base method, that is 62 into 62. Both are nearest to the base 60. So this is 2 more than base. This is also 2 more than base. So complete this and tell me the answer. 62 plus 2 into first number of base, and this multiplication of differences according to number of zeros in the base. You know how to do? Tell me 62 square and 79 square. All these problems you have to do now. Then only I can understand whether you are practicing worksheets or not. Same as multiplication base method. Do this. మీరు ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తుంటే ఇది చాలా ఈజీగానే వచ్చేస్తుంది కదా. సేమ్ యాజ్ మల్టిప్లికేషన్ బేస్ మెథడ్. అంటే మనకి స్క్వేర్స్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయడం యూనివర్సల్ మెథడ్ చెప్పాను, ఏ ప్లస్ బి హోల్ స్క్వేర్ ఫార్మాట్లో చేయడం. బట్ దిస్ ఈజ్ అనదర్ మెథడ్. ట్రై దిస్. A 62 square, A 62 square and B 79 square. Complete these both of them. So you have to take base 80 here. So difference from base, 1 less than base, and here also 1 less than base. So in two parts. Do this. Same as, remember, same as multiplication base method. Same as multiplication base method. You have learned yesterday and day before yesterday. We have two methods for this. 62 square means you can do in universal method or this base method. So multiply differences in this part. In this part, 62 plus 2. 62 plus 2 into first number of base 6. That is 64 into 6. 6 4 is 24, 4 here, 2 here, 6 is 36, 37, 38. So 384, one part, and 2 to the, we have 1 0 in ones place digit, sorry, in base, 1 0 in base. So you have to write answer in 1 digit format, 2 to the 4. So 3844 is the answer. Yes, many of you did correctly. And here, so 79 plus minus 1 into first number of base is 8 here, base is 80 here, first number of base is 8. So 79 minus 8, 78 into 8. So here base has 1 0, so 1 1s are 1, minus 1 into minus 1 becomes plus 1. So 1 here, 8 is 64, 4 here, 6 carry over, 7 is 56 plus 6. Yes, సెకండ్ ఆన్సర్ ఎవరు చేయలేదు, బేస్. దిస్ ఈజ్ బి, ఎవరు చేయలేదు. సో లైక్ దట్. సో 78 into 8, 8 8 is 64, 4 here, 6 carry over, 8 7s are 56, 56 plus 6, 62, 6241 is the answer. This part is like this. You can do squares in base method also. We have two methods. I have explained a plus b whole square format, a square plus b square plus 2ab. That means 62 square. This is, if you treat 2 as b, 6 as a square means 36, b square means 0 4, and multiplication of 2ab, 2 into a into b, 2 into a into b, 2ab, 2 to the 4, 4 6 is 24. You will get same answer. 4 here, you should not write anything here. So 4 here, 8 here, 3 here. Even you can use this universal method. This is universal method. You can this use universal method or this base method. Is it clear, everyone? And see, find 109 square. Do this. You can take base as 100 or 110. You can take any base. 11,181. Yes, correct answer. Double one double eight one is correct answer. So in this way you can do squares also using this base method. Final last two examples in the square base method. D and E. Let me know whether you are capable of doing the squares in base method or not. 196 square and 205 square. Do that. Both of them. D is below base and E is above base. Can you do that? I didn't get any answer till now. Complete this. If you complete this, we can move to next topic, divisions. If you complete it, you can check your answers using digital route. Okay. Complete it, you can check your answers using digital route. 38416 is correct answer. Yes, 42025 is correct answer. Yes. Correct answer. So if you find like this, see 205 into 205. See, you can use another method also. Ones place digits are sum of ones place digit 10. So you can write 25 directly. So use your methods smartly. 20 after number 21, you have to multiply it with that. Okay. This is 20, 21s are 420 because 20 square is 400. So if you add 20, you will get 20. 20 into 20 is 400. 20 into 21 equal to 400 plus 20, 420. So 420, 25. You need not do everything. See, use your methods. See, you have learned many methods in multiplication, but observe the problem and you can use simplest method if you practice more. Okay. You have to get instant or suitable method. For that, if you observe that multiplication, this is 205 square means 205 into 205. 5 is in the ones place digit. Squaring a number when 5 is in the ones place digit, that means sum of ones place digits are 10. So you can use that method. You need not use base method or any other multiplication methods. See, very easy na. 5 5 is a 25. 20 after number, 20 into 20 after number, that means 20 into 21, 420, 25. Which one is easy? Base method or multiplication general method, square base method or normal? Which one? Yes, Darshit, you got correct answers. But observe the question first. If you find like this, you can use base method. If you find, for example, 796 into 653. If you find like this, we don't have another option. This is nearest to one base, that is 800, but it is not nearest to any base. So in these cases you have to do general method only. I have told you, ones place multiplication vertically, tens place and ones place, hundreds place, tens place, ones place, like this. We have another, don't have another option. We have to do this general method, or if you want to do this in your conventional method, you can follow. Did you understand this? These are the topics for multiplication in Vedic maths. Can we move to divisions? Shall I move? If you have any doubts, you can ask me right now. Okay, Sravanti, fine. Darshit, okay. Gokada, okay, fine. Jay Bharati, fine. Okay. Okay, good. All are doing great. Now divisions. Base method divisions. So in this base method, we are going to learn division by 9 first, later 8, later remaining numbers. There are many methods in division also, but learn this base method division, then you can understand remaining methods easily. Okay. So for this base method we have few rules. Okay. First, do this division in conventional method, in I mean in your in general method which you have learned in your school. Complete this. I will give one example. So one more minute. What is the division? Do you have any idea about definition of division? Division means continuous subtraction. Do you know that? For example, if you are dividing 26 by 3, so that means you have to subtract as many as 3's from these 26. For example, see, 3 8s are 24. You are subtracting how many 3's? 8 3's. You are dividing, subtracting 8 3's. Remaining is 2. So division is nothing but continuous subtraction. Okay, as many as subtraction. Subtracting 3 as many as you can. That is division. Remember that. So if anybody asks you what is division, you can reply like this. Divisions means repeated subtraction. Okay. So that means repeated subtraction of what is this here? 3. Division means repeated subtraction of divisor. This is divisor. You can write it here. Division means divisor from dividend. Isn't it? So if anyone asks you what is division, division means repeated subtraction of divisor from dividend. You can answer like this. Okay. 1 minute, guys. So do this division. Yes, yes. Do this division, everyone. If you do this in conventional way, I will tell you in base method. So these are the rules. Separate digits from right hand side based on zeros in base. Difference from base must be taken as multiplier by changing opposite sign. I will explain what what is the meaning of this each and every rule. First, if you complete it, answer. Did you complete this division? Yes. Quotient is double two three and remainder is 6. Double two three. How did you get double two three? You got 3. 9 2s are 18. Remainder is 2. You can bring down 1. 9 2s are again 18. Remainder is 3. You can bring down 3. Here 9 3s are 27. What happened, Darshit? 9 3s are 27. So remainder is 6. This is remainder. This is quotient. Double two three. Everyone writing triple two. సో చాలా మందికి డివిజన్స్ కూడా రావన్నమాట. 2013 divided by 9. Double two three. Yes. Quotient is double two three. Remainder is 6. This is divisor 9. Divisor is 9. Okay, Darshit. Now concentrate. I will explain what is base method division. Okay. First you have to write divisor dividend here, but you have to separate. This is 9. 9 is nearest to 10, right? You can take base as 10. Remember, if you take base as 10, so what is the difference between base and this number? 1. So multiplier is 1 and separate digits from right hand side, digit from what we call dividend. Separate digits from right hand side based on zeros. Which digits? You have to separate 2 0 1 3. We separated 3 here. I will write it again. One more minute. I will write it again. Just 1 2 0 1 3, right? Separate 3 here because we have 1 0 in base. So 0 1 0 means separate 1 digit. 2 zeros in the base means separate 2 digits. Okay. Now you have to draw lines like this. So what is multiplier here? Difference between base and divisor. See, difference from base must be taken as multiplier. Difference from base, or else you can write it difference between divisor and base. So divisor is 9. So the difference between base and divisor is 1. So you have to take 1 as multiplier. You have to write here. Simple. Is it clear? You need not write everything. Just separate 1 digit from this dividend because our base has 1 0. Now difference between base and divisor is 1. So that take that 1 as multiplier. So here we are converting division into multiplication. That's it. So in our previous multiplications, we have converted multiplication as addition and subtraction. Here we are converting division as multiplication. So there is nothing to multiply first. You have to take it 2 directly. Bring down 2. So 1 into 2. Are you getting what I am saying? So there is nothing here to multiply by 1. So bring down 2 directly. So 1 2s are 2. You have to write 2 here. What is sum of 0 and 2? Again 2. Yes. Remember, if you add 0 plus 2, you will get 2. Again 1 2s are 2. You have to write it. If you add both of them, you will get 3. See, first there is nothing to multiply here, so you have to bring down 2. First step is you have to bring down higher value directly. That's it for any multiplication under base method. So you have to bring down the first digit directly. Now multiply 1 into 2, 2. So add these two, 0 and 2. What happened? 0 and 2 is 2 again. Again 1 into this 2. This 1 into this 2. 1 2s are 2 again. Add these 2. You will get 3. So 1 3s are 3. See, you are multiplying it. You are not here division converted as multiplication. 1 3s are 3. Add this 3. You will get 6. So here quotient is this one. Remainder is this one. We got here. Check this. Quotient 223. We got it. Remainder 6. We got here. Is it clear, everyone? I will explain if you could not get it. Did you understand? Say yes or no. You can write here separate digits from dividend. From right hand side and based on the zeros in the base. Good. And difference from base must be taken as multiplier. So did you understand these rules first? See, first you have to choose base. So 10 is nearest to the 9. Base is 10, 20, 30. Like this you have to take. Now you can multiply 1240 divided by 9. Do this. 1240 divided by 9. Do this. Same. Follow these steps. Separate first digit, that is 0. You can separate first digit, that is last digit, you can 0, because if we are dividing by 9, that means base is 10. So 10 means we have 1 0 in that base. 1 0 means separate one digit, that is 0. 0 has to be separate from that, and multiplier is 1. The difference between base and divisor is 1. So you have to take multiplier as 1, like this. Complete this. 1240 divided by 9. If you cannot do this, I will explain. Just follow the rules. These two rules. That's it. Very easy. Remember, you can check your division using this checking method. Dividend must be equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. You can use this checking method. So you can use this checking method. Dividend equal to divisor into quotient, or quotient into divisor plus remainder. You can check that using this method. You can check in digital root also using this method. Yes, 137 is the quotient, remainder is 7. Clear? I will explain. First 1240. So we are dividing by 9. So base, you can take base as 10. So 10, base has 10 means separate one digit, that is 0 here. So difference between divisor and base is 1. So take multiplier as 1. So I told you, you have to take first digit directly. Next, 1 ones are 1. Add these two, you will get 3. 1 threes are 3. You will get 7 here. 1 sevens are 7. So add this, you will get 7. That's it. So very easy. 137 is the quotient, remainder is 7. You can, if you have any doubt, you can check by using this method, or else you can do in general method, in conventional method. Divide for 1240 divided by 9, which you have learned in your schools. You will get same answer. Did you get this, everyone? Okay. Do one more problem. Yes. Okay. 561 divided by 9, or any number. Do this. Okay. Yes. Nishant, right. Darshit, correct. Rohit, good. Nilma, correct. Sravanti is right. Gokada is right. Shankar Rao is. What happened, Shankar Rao? What is RE? Okay. Complete this problem. This is third problem. This is first problem according to this base method division. This is second problem, and this is third one. there is a different one. This is not a simple one. Fourth one is do both of them. This is third one, this is fourth one. Okay, I will explain. So again base is 10 here. So separate 1 because base has 1 0. So again multiplier is 1. So as usually bring down 5 as it is. Are you getting? Okay, few of you completed. Let's see. So you have to bring down 5 directly. So 1 5 is a 5. What is the total? Add 6 plus 5, you got 11. 11 means, remember, when you are getting 2-digit number while adding, you have to write 11 here. 1 is carry over to next place, right? So you have to add this 1 to 5. Okay, then it becomes 6. 5 becomes 6 if you add these two. And remember, if you add 6 and 5, you got 11 here. We got 11 here. So 1 11s are 11. You have to write 11 as it is. We got 12 as a reminder. But remember, quotient is 61, remainder is 12. So still there is a big number than divisor. See, divisor is 9, remainder is 12. If you get 12 as a remainder, you have to divide again. Right? 9 ones are 9. So that one, this quotient one has to be added here. So what is actual remainder? 3. Actual remainder is 3. See, when you got remainder more than divisor, you have to subtract one more or as many as divisors from this remainder. So this 12 has 1 9 and 3. So you have to add that one here. So actually 61 is the 61 is the remainder we got. Actually 51. So 6 plus 5 is 11. 11 1 here, 1 carry over. So it became 61. But we got this 12 as a remainder. But should not have big number as a remainder than this divisor. So you can subtract again one more 9 from this. So if you subtract one more 9, you will get 3 remainder. Actual remainder is 3. 12 minus 9. Why? I told you reminder, division means repeated subtraction of divisor from dividend. Still we got 12 remainder. We can subtract one more divisor. So you can add the divisor to here. 61 plus 1. 61 plus 1, that is 62. Remainder is 3. Did you understand, everyone? Is that clear? This is different one. So when you find remainder more than divisor, you have to subtract few more divisors, as many as divisors from that remainder. సో మనకి డివిజన్ చేసేటప్పుడు 12 సబ్ట్రాక్ట్ చేసినప్పుడు 12 వచ్చింది అనుకో, అగైన్ మనం 9తో డివిజన్ చేస్తాం. 1 రిమైండర్ వచ్చింది 2, ఇఫ్ యూ బ్రింగ్ డౌన్ టు దట్ బికమ్స్ 12. అక్కడ 9తో డివిజన్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు అగైన్ 9 1s are 9, రిమైండర్ ఇస్ 3. సేమ్ అలానే ఇక్కడ కూడా చేయాలి. దట్స్ ఇట్. అర్థమైందా? డిడ్ యూ అండర్స్టాండ్? ఇది ఎప్పుడు రిమైండర్ ఎక్కువగా వచ్చినప్పుడు, రిమైండర్ ఇఫ్ రిమైండర్ యూ గాట్ ఈజ్ మోర్ దాన్ దిస్ డివైజర్, then only you have to follow this. Clear? Some cases అది తర్వాత చెప్తాను, బట్ కొన్ని కేసెస్లో ఏమవుతుంది, రిమైండర్ బార్ డిజిట్స్ వస్తాయి. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ రిమైండర్ బార్ డిజిట్ వచ్చింది అనుకోండి, అది ఎలా హ్యాండిల్ చేయాలో తర్వాత చెప్తాను. వస్తుంది బార్ డిజిట్స్ కూడా వస్తుంది రిమైండర్. సో దిస్ ఈజ్ ఇట్ ఫర్ టుడే. ఒకేసారి ఎక్కువ నేర్చుకుంటే డివిజన్ కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అవుతారు. సో నేను అగైన్ వర్క్షీట్ డివిజన్ బై 9 వర్క్షీట్ పోస్ట్ చేస్తాను. అది బాగా ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయండి. యూ హ్యావ్ టు ప్రాక్టీస్ మోర్. ఇఫ్ యూ ప్రాక్టీస్ ఇట్, ఐ విల్ కంటిన్యూ దిస్ డివిజన్ టాపిక్, డివిజన్ బై 8, డివిజన్ బై 7, like that. Okay, see you again. That's it for today. Have a great day. Bye bye.